In a historic meeting, Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tugar, engaged in high-level discussions with foreign ministers from Sweden, Finland, Iceland, and representatives from Norway and Denmark on Tuesday. The talks, held in Abuja, focused on deepening the long-standing relationship between Nigeria and the Nordic countries, which dates back to Nigeria's independence. The delegation included top officials from the Nordic countries who emphasized the significance of the partnership. Clearview's Florence Joshua brings us details of this historic event.
Nigeria's Foreign Minister, Ambassador Yusuf Tugar, highlighted the historic ties between Nigeria and Nordic countries, noting Finland's early recognition of Nigeria as a republic. He praised the Nordic countries for their consistent support in Nigeria's fight against terrorism, particularly in de-radicalization and resettlement efforts. The discussion covered various areas including trade relations, renewable energy, research and development, and global security. Tugar emphasized President Bola Tinubu's initiative to reduce reliance on imported petroleum products and praised the Nordic countries for their advancements in circular economy and renewable energy.
Very interested also in partnering with us. We have the Technical Aid Corps, which is an agency under this government. The Technical Aid Corps has been sending out Nigerian professionals, university lecturers, doctors, teachers, engineers since 1987. This is something that a lot of people don't get to know. And this is something that we are letting our partners know so that they know what Nigeria has been doing for Africa, for Caribbean countries, for the Pacific. This is why Nigeria still has this respect, even though a lot of our citizens sometimes speak ill of the country. Nigeria has been accomplishing so much and it is respected regardless of anything you might hear out there on the international stage. So these are some of the things that we discussed.
The Nordic delegation, led by Swedish Foreign Affairs Minister Tobias Billström, underscores the long-standing relationship and Nigeria's significant role on the global stage. Billström highlighted Nigeria's contributions to global development through its Technical Aid Corps and praised the country's support for international cooperation efforts. The talk also addressed global challenges, including Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine and the adoption of Security Council Resolution 2719, which addresses Africa's underrepresentation in the UN Security Council.
It is important to recognize and address Africa's underrepresentation in the Security Council. And to this end, the Nordics supports the extension and expansion of the Council in both the permanent and two-year term elected categories. Just like Nigeria, the N5 is firmly committed to standing up for the international rules-based order, democracy and human rights. These values are now under attack, notably through Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine, which threatens not only peace and security, but the very principles of territorial integrity and sovereignty. And we acknowledge and welcome Nigeria's clear stance in the UN General Assembly on this matter in defense of international law and the UN Charter, as well as leading the way for many other countries.
The visit marked the first of its kind outside of Europe and reaffirmed the strong partnership between Nigeria and the Nordic countries, spanning various critical areas including global and regional security, trade, investment and human rights, democracy, and combating climate change. The 5 Nordic countries mentioned are Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.